Out in the blue Pacific, 20 miles as the flying fish flies, lies Santa Catalina Island, a fisherman's paradise abounding with swordfish and leaping tuna in fathomless waters reflecting the blue of the sky. Bathed in glorious sunshine, Mecca of romance, haven of fun, capital of the Channel Isles, discovered 400 years ago by Cabrillo, whose Spanish dash for adventure still sounds and resounds to the clicking of castanets in the hands of dark-eyed senoritas. Lost and forgotten palm-dotted coves abound with hidden treasures. Yea, man, treasures and pleasures. So let's go, Catalina.
After leaving San Pedro and arriving at Two Harbors, we started our adventure hiking the Trans-Catalina Trail backwards from Two Harbors to Starlight Beach, and then back all the way across the island to Avalon, where we spent a couple days of R&R to rest our sore legs before heading home. After leaving Two Harbors, we made the roughly 7-mile walk to Parsons Landing after meandering through numerous coves right along the water's edge.
Dried fruit. I get thirsty.
We're at like mile number 5 or something.
The dried mango.
Awesome views. Freaking awesome views. This whole trail's been sweet. Super easy, super lame, but really cool views. Huh.
It's not lame.
Why?
Check out the view. Like, this is January in California, island life.
So when we were hiking in, we finally got to the top of the hill and we were able to see Parsons Landing. We were super stoked. We looked down, see this awesome little secluded beach and a bunch of little areas to put our tent. So it's really cool down here, and I'm really stoked we'll be staying here for night number 1.
I've never camped in a setting like this before, so it's really cool. The ocean looks awesome right now. Sun's on it perfectly. The weather's been perfect all day, so it's been really good.
After eating s'mores on the beach at Parsons Landing, we woke up to an overcast morning, ready to make it to the furthest part of the island, Starlight Beach, then up to the highest peak on the west side of the isthmus, Silver Peak, then all the way back down to Two Harbors for night number 2.
Alright, day number 2. Woke up super early, it's like 6 a.m. Get everything ready, get ready for a big push up to Starlight Beach and over Silver Peak, and right back down into Two Harbors, so.
It's really good. It's the key to success. Gets me going in the morning.
I had a Luna bar, 2 muffins, and some peanut butter and jelly crackers.
Reflect against black eyes. I can't keep you satisfied. Another lies all the time. Tempted, my
So it's day 2 of our Trans-Catalina hike, and we just left our campsite from Parsons Landing, and we're on our way to Starlight Beach right now, and we just hiked up this big hill and we could overlook our campsite that we were just at, and it looks awesome. It's pretty foggy out still. I'm hoping that the sun doesn't come out because it's still a little bit like humid and hot, but
Hey son, son, where you from? No, it's alright. He pushes question, where you from? No, it's alright. I wouldn't dare tell a soul.
So we hiked down to the beach on a really steep road, and it kind of sucks knowing that we have to go all the way back up that road and backtrack our steps until we hit a different portion of the trail.
so we just got to the Silver Peak Junction and we're gonna climb up to Silver Peak right now. It's about 1,000 feet elevation gain, so I'm really excited.
Once we made it to the top of Silver Peak, we saw the nice little geocache up here with all the stuff people were riding. So we sat down and read some of the cool stuff people wrote over the years that have made it up here. We also took one of our little stickers we had and wrote our name and set it in the box to make sure we'd leave something behind.
I never used one of these before. If you're reading this, I'm probably older than your parents now.
Just looking for a lonely lost Arthur. We walked weirdly far. This is weird. I'm not gonna read that one.
Hey son, son, where you from? No, it's alright. He pushes question, where you from? No, it's alright. I wouldn't dare tell a soul.
Finally made it back down the hills all the way down to the Two Harbors area. We have maybe about a mile to go, but it's awesome views of the bay and the boats. And we're looking forward to finishing up soon and setting up camp for the night. We woke up early along the shore in Two Harbors and enjoyed the morning there before getting ready for our easy hike over to Little Harbor on the backside of the island where the palms meet the sea. So we pulled in last night back into Two Harbors at around 6-ish, 6:30-ish. So it was pretty much all the way dark when we got in. We did about almost 15 miles. It was like 14.9 miles yesterday, and since it's January in the winter, we have these shorter days, so it's kind of harder to complete all these miles before it gets dark.
We found our campsite and it's pretty nice, oceanfront. The views are nice. We have this, slept to the sound of the waves crashing. Had a nice night, chilled out, slept good. Woke up at around 7 a.m. this morning and just trying to find the energy.
I was a little worried last night because once we did get here, we saw a ton of foxes. There were foxes everywhere, and they were definitely not scared of people. And last night when I was sleeping, I could definitely hear them walking around our campsite. But I just put everything in my tent, so everything was cool. But they're really cute. good day. It's a short day. It's day 3. We already got all the hard parts done, which is hiking out to the top of this hill, and so now it's just all downhill. And we only have 2 miles left, so it's a good day.
Been hiking for a while. I'm ready to see some dang buffalo. Who the heck are the buffalo, man? Or the bison, whatever they are. The big things with fur. I want to see them. Hopefully we run into some on the trail. Because they're cool.
On day 4, we woke up to the nice calm waters in Little Harbor and made the trek uphill to the Catalina airport, where we tried out their famous bison burgers, then continued on to BlackJack Campground, where we slept among the pines.
So Little Harbor was really cool. It was very different than the first 2 campsites that we were at. The first 2 were over the water. This one was also at the beach, but it was kind of like in its own little, it almost looked like resortish. It had little palm trees everywhere, and it was really cute.
At Little Harbor, we actually ran into the first people we've seen hiking on the trail this whole time. And they were hiking the TCT as well, but they were going the forward way. We were going the backward way, so it was pretty cool to be able to talk to everybody and trade information so they knew what they were about to expect, and they let us know what we were going to expect on the rest of the trail. So that was really cool, and they're really nice people. So that made the camping spot a lot better, I think, in my opinion.
So good.
Stopped at Airport in the Sky, got a nice buffalo burger. It's amazing, so good. Good?
It's real good. It's so good.
You crammed that feeling in a box where you knew it wouldn't leave a mark. There's still some progress to kill. I black out the library windows first.
On our final day, we woke up eager to leave the pines of BlackJack Campground and to make the last 11-mile push across the remaining section of the island to the main city of Avalon.
With all the aces gone, I've been looking around.
After seeing bison turds all over the island, we were a little disappointed we had only seen 1 bison so far. That was all about to change on our last day.
Fighting a cryptic haze.
the Hermit Gulch Trail. And so that means we probably only have about 3.5 miles. And I feel good. I think we all feel really good today. The trail has been pretty easy so far, probably the easiest one yet besides day one. You can see Avalon. So
On the boat ride back home to the mainland, it was nice to think about all of the places we had just been and how we got a good feel for what the island is all about, but left us wanting more. After eating 3 buffalo burgers, visiting 5 different beaches, hiking roughly 48 miles, sleeping at 4 different campsites, and spending 5 days adventuring the island, we've barely reached the tip of the iceberg that is Santa Catalina Island.